when all of a sudden coming across my feed was one Brianna Turner from the Indiana Fever firing shot.
Fever fans are fired up. Head coach Stephanie White just made a controversial move that could jeopardize Caitlin Clark's championship hopes. Indiana brought in Brianna Turner, but instead of rallying behind the new addition, fans are sounding off in frustration. Turner didn't stay silent either. She quickly fired back at the critics. Is this Stephanie White's biggest misstep yet, or has Indiana just sabotaged its title run? Let's break it all down.
Member of the mob. Really don't know why they signed her, but they did. As they signed Brianna Turner to complete their roster. And you gotta ask yourself why. Indiana fans are not happy. Obviously, Caitlin Clark had to say yes to this decision, but they're not happy because Brianna Turner has said a whole lot of...
What on earth were the Indiana Fever thinking? Seriously, did someone lose a bet? Spin a wheel? Draw names from a hat? Because there's just no way they intentionally signed Brianna Turner thinking Fever fans would be okay with it. Amber Kelly, Stephanie White, you've got some explaining to do. This was the big off-season chess move. This was the plan? At this point, you might as well have signed Angel Reese and really pushed the fan base into full-blown panic mode.
Almost 24 hours we have got without the Fever's new signing attacking Fever fans. We almost got 20.
First of all, Brianna Turner spent the past year coming for Caitlin Clark and Iowa fans like it was her full-time job. Every time Iowa played, she had something to say, dropping more tweets than points, like clockwork. And whenever Fever fans tried to defend Caitlin, there she was, right in the mix. It's like she had a burner account. Except she didn't. She did it loud, proud, and in high definition under her real name. And now she's a Fever player. I'm sorry, what?
Mute or block me if that is bothersome to you. Always protect your peace. She goes on to say, I will not bend the knee or change my online advocacy efforts to appease others. While I anticipate receiving criticism, hostility, and invalidation, I will not tolerate discrimination. If I am not for you, there are about 150 other W players that you...
This is like hiring your ex's worst enemy to plan your wedding. It makes zero sense. Did no one in the Fever front office think to run a quick Google search? Did y'all even glance at her Twitter? She was talking spicy all season long. And now we're just supposed to join hands and sting kumbaya? Please. Fever fans aren't built like that. We hold grudges. You could be the greatest rebounder in WNBA history, but if you came for Caitlin, you're getting booed at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's just the reality.
We gotta talk about the Fever's new sign, Brianna Turner. And the feelings are definitely mixed about this one. Dominic says, I hope it works out. Not a fan of this pick. Ice Mountain's better said she's a good defender. That's what they need, honestly. Odd signing, considering she hates your star from...
But wait, it gets worse. Instead of posting a normal happy to be here message like every other free agent, Brianna Turner came out swinging. No, excited to join the team. No, can't wait to play alongside Caitlin. Just straight up told Fever fans to deal with it. Like sis, read the room. The fans are already on edge, and you chose to poke the bear on day one. If you're trying to win over Fever Nation, maybe don't start your first day by picking a fight with them.
There are about 150 other W players that you can support instead. I have interest in a life outside of my playing career. I do not expect or crave validation from social media. I have low expectations for Twitter, and I'm cognizant that many will reject my takes. You got that right. I literally have an MA in social justice and human rights, so of course I speak up. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. I can't even believe the Indiana.
Let's be real. This is the actual problem. Stephanie White, Amber Kelly, what are y'all doing? You're supposed to be building around Caitlin Clark, not signing someone who spent the last year publicly coming for her and the fan base. Who greenlit this? Did anyone even think to ask Caitlin? She probably saw that notification and had to pause before reacting. You basically told her, good luck next season. Hope you're cool playing with someone who dragged you online. This wasn't a smart, under-the-radar signing. It sparked chaos. Now fans are mad. And when Fever fans are in their feelings, it's not just basketball anymore. It's personal. Caitlin could drop 40 and 10, and they'd still be side-eyeing Turner like, yeah, But remember that one tweet.
See the WNBA. I keep telling you that the WNBA is a hypocrite league, and they're filled with bullshitters and liars, and it just...
This is like if the Cavs lost LeBron and immediately signed Draymond Green, or if the Lakers picked up Patrick Beverley right after he shoved Chris Paul. Okay, bad examples. But you get the point. It's messy. And here's the wildest part. You know Brianna Turner's about to be on her best behavior. She'll be the nicest teammate alive, dropping Caitlin Clark appreciation, tweets like she's been a fan since day one. She might even show up in an Iowa jersey just to sell it. But Fever fans aren't buying it. We've got the receipts, and we don't forget.
I love it. They woke up and chose violence today. I feel myself getting stronger. I feel myself getting bigger. Feed me. Feed me more. Feed me more. Brianna Turner is a rim protector / high-level rebounder and all-around defensive stalwart. Woo! Let them know. Two-time WNBA All-Defensive First Team and NCAA National Champion from Notre Dame, Brianna Turner is back in Indiana. Welcome back. Welcome back. First person CDS. Shout out to Chick Stick Scars. Hard pass. This is an F and certainly not protecting the locker room. Oh, God. You know what would protect the locker room right now? We need an enforcer. We need somebody who's going to protect Caitlin Clark from everybody else. You guys know who I'm
So, Indiana, what's the plan? You're really forcing this friendship. You better have a PR strategy, because if Brianna Turner so much as looks at Caitlin Clark wrong, it's over. Fever fans will be watching every move like FBI agents. If she doesn't high-five Caitlin on a fast break or celebrates after a missed shot, it's a problem. The margin for error is zero. Indiana had one job: build a team around Caitlin Clark. Shooters, defenders, rebounders. Not Twitter warriors with beef with the fan base. Next season just got 10 times more dramatic for all the wrong reasons. This team better win, because if not, the fan base is coming for Brianna Turner. Game of Thrones level chaos.
So, in a kind of a surprising turn of events, the Indiana Fever have made yet another move this offseason, and they have signed Bree Turner to the roster.
The Indiana Fever were on fire this free agency season, signing players left and right like rare Pokemon cards. Fans were hyped, already dreaming of a championship parade. It felt like the Fever were finally on the upswing. Then, bam, enter Brianna Turner. On paper, she's a solid player, a defensive force with all the tools to be a star. But her first statement after signing: a plot twist. Instead of the usual excited to join the team spiel, Turner took to X and straight up confronted Fever fans. Warn them, really.
Nowadays, so I will keep distancing myself from that space in order to protect my own peace. Y'all enjoy though, and best of luck. So I don't know, Indiana Fever fans, if they're interested in a good basketball player and a good rim protector, you will enjoy, Brianna Turner. And
Turner didn't waste time with the usual "I'm excited" speech. Her first tweet was basically a PSA: if I mess up, don't come at me. Fans, hyped from the Fever's free agency moves, suddenly had to deal with this. The vibe shifted from her winning the title to his Brianna Turner starting a war with the fan base. It was like bringing a knife to a gunfight, except the weapon was a warning. Turner was telling fans not to criticize her. Fans hadn't even processed the Fever's moves yet, and now they had to worry about a potential conflict with their new star. You could almost picture the Fever's front office asking, did we sign an all-star or self-declared villain?
Those tweets right there, me breaking it all down yesterday when the story had developed. Now, as of today, she's standing on business. She letting it be known. She is not taking back what she said, and she'll say it again.
I get it. Turner's trying to be upfront. But that talk usually comes after you've played, not before. It's like a comedian warning the audience they might bomb. No, you perform first, then worry about what people say. What's going on here? Kelly and Amber, what were you thinking? This was supposed to be a fresh start. But now, all anyone's talking about is Turner's no criticism rule. Fans were ready to embrace her. But that tweet made it clear. She's not here to win them over. She's here to fight with them. Maybe she needs a warm-up game, but fans won't forget that tweet anytime soon. This is the WNBA, not Survivor. What's next? A list of conditions to cheer for her?
You can be an activist. That's fine. No, I have no issue with a player on the team being an activist. I think most people don't have an issue with a player being an activist. But when you've already started clapping back on people on Twitter, that is not being an activist. That's having Twitter fingers. The reason why people are annoyed at Bree Turner is that you've got Twitter fingers. You clearly let Twitter affect you. And unfortunately, you can't play for the Lakers if you let Twitter affect you. You can't play for Real Madrid if you let Twitter affect you. You can't play for Barcelona if you let Twitter affect you. You can't play for the Sky if you let Twitter affect you. And you definitely can't play for...
What Steph White is doing and what the Fever organization is doing is nothing less than